Hey guys, this is the MTG noob here, bringing you a black-red zombies deck tech. First, just so you know, I do not currently have any M13 cards, so this is kind of a pre-M13 deck tech online. The reason being that the M13 cards are always very expensive when they initially come out, so I'm going to wait for them to die down in price a little bit before I get crazy. So hopefully by next Monday, I'll have an updated list with some M13 cards. Okay, that being said, let's get to the mana base. I'm playing 24 lands, which is, I think, a bit much in a zombie list, but there's reasons, and the reasons are basically because I'm playing 4 Bonfire of the Damned, so I want to be able to hit my land drops every turn, and if I miracle it, just kill somebody off the top like that. Okay, so I have 4 Caverns to get the red source for the Aristocrat. It will not give me the red source for the Bonfire, so keeping that in mind, I put in an additional mountain, which I'm hoping won't screw me on turn 3 with the Messenger, and an Evolving Wilds to find that mountain. Then I have 4 Blackleaf Cliffs, 4 Dragon Skull Summits, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 swamps. So that's the mana base. I have not really tested it out, but I think it's pretty solid. Okay, then we look at our 1-drops. First we'll go creatures, 4 Gravecrawler, pretty standard, 2 Fume Spitter, 4 Diagraph Ghoul, okay, and then 2 Tragic Slips. I'm just going to go through this deck tech by casting cost. Okay, then we look at our 2-drops. We have some 4 Highborn Ghouls, 3 Blood Artists, a Mortapod, which works really well with Blood Artists, and I should probably be running a second, but I'm not going to, and I'll tell you why in a second. And 2 Geth's Verdict. The reason I'm running Geth's Verdict over Doomblade and things like that is because I'm going to use Bonfire as a sweeper, and I don't think it's necessary to, have targeted removal by sweep. I could always take out their creature. The life loss is also relevant. Then here's the reason I'm not running the other Mortapod, although it may be very narrow. If I need to turn this into another the Metamorph into a Mortapod, I can. It also copies good creatures like Messenger and Aristocrat. So that's why. So I had to make some cuts, so I cut a Mortapod. Also at the 3-drops, I'm considering the Metamorph a 3-drop. 4 Messengers, and a Dismember. Dismember is really good because it's really a, 1 casting cost, kill a threat right away kind of deal. Kind of like Tragic Slip, although it costs you some life. It's still good if you ever need to cast it for 3. And then finally, the big creature in the deck is the Aristocrat. You can do good stuff with it, like sack a Gravecrawler to make it indestructible, then buy back the Gravecrawler if you have another zombie, obviously. You could keep it alive if they try to target you with removal and you sack a dude, or you can sack it to itself if they try to steal it. So things, it's very versatile, plus it's a good finisher in an aggressive deck. Alright, and then 4 Bonfires. I know 4 seems excessive, but I'm going to try it out and hope for the best on it. Alright, let's talk about the sideboard really fast. 4 Gut Shots is for anything that is bird or delver related. I'm going to be bringing those in. I do have a lot of removal, but on the draw especially, you're kind of weak to them playing a mana guy or a delver. Spell Bombs are for any reanimator strategies, potentially in the mirror as well. 4th Blood Artist is to kind of get crazy with the life gaining shenanigans and wiping their board and stuff like that. So he's not good for his attack or toughness, but he's good at kind of putting races back in your favor. Now we have some more removal. Go for the Throat, which will deal with, non-artifact creatures, and 2 Doom Blades, which will deal with things that I need to deal with that a Geth's Verdict can't hit. Geth's Verdict's obviously for hexproof creatures. Then we have 2 Arc Trails to kind of deal with early mana dorks and stuff like that. Another Dismember, and then 2 Lilianas to bring in kind of against control. I mean, you're really good against control, but I think it's always good to have an extra card that's hard to beat, and it's also good at when you're on the play, because you can use its plus ability if you're a little bit ahead, or you can use its minus ability to try to pick off a creature. Okay, so we're going to try out this list in a practice match, and then I'm going to take it into some two-mans. Please make sure you check out the site, themtgnoob.com, and also subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.